The Orioles, if they want to start resurrecting their hopes for the season, will need to come from behind in this one.
Honestly, Matt, that may be exactly what this team needs to create a spark for themselves, to prove they have the ability to fight back. I think they have to view a situation like this as an opportunity. Coming from behind to win is exhilarating, and this club needs to inject some life into their season.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Austin Hayes the next to bat, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
It's 0-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Mancini over at second. Santander at first with no outs. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one at first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Bouncer up the middle.
Base hit.
And
the run will score.
He delivers anyway with a big base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-1. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch, Manuel Margot is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Even 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. He's through first and hustling for second. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Joey Wendell becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Nick Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 70.
Chris Davis at the plate now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
Gdybym to wiedział.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away. Digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
Wcześniej ktoś przyszedł tego streamana i wyszedł. Nie wiem to.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Slap hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Settling in now, Jose Martinez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Meadows will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Riding in once again, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And it's 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in his zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by.
Now the small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Super.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And he misses ball 4.
Bases loaded.
So
Anthony Santander will come up.
Feet to third base. Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. So the Orioles failed to produce the comeback win that you guys were saying earlier could spark their season.
Well, to be honest, they need a lot more than a spark. They need a fire, and we are just not seeing it from them. Right now, this team is not only not a factor, they're on the verge of disappearing from consideration altogether. So unless we start seeing something dramatic for them pretty soon, I think we can pretty much count them out.
No, teraz to... Znaczy, ten Ramon Reyes nie jest zły, ale ten Jonathan VR... Chociaż troszkę mu statystyki spadły. Aj. Szkoda ma takie overall ogólnie. Durability albo fielding i speed. No ale... Felix Hernandez. A Miguel Andujar to jest młody byczek. Ma OP stat, tylko że jego fielding jest zerowy praktycznie. Ale ma bombę, to się liczy. Renato Nunes no nie za bardzo. A więc Miguel Andujar, witamy na pokładzie. No jeszcze Nunes odejdzie. No, dzień dobry. Okej. Nie wiem, czy nie za późno zgarniam tych zawodników. John Means. Dobra. Ale też czuję, że będę to powtarzać jeszcze kilkanaście razy, bo muszę się wczuć, jak się gra tymi typkami, więc no trochę to potrwa jeszcze, niestety. Nie wiem, ile to potrwa, ale potrwa coś.
Miguel Andujar makes his first appearance in New Jersey.
Dobra.
It'll be Miguel Andujar. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that
I perfect ground. Solidny początek w nowym klubie.
This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Andujar to będzie potężne wzmocnienie do takiego Manciniego.
In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe that's the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Andrew Velasquez.
Andrew Velasquez. Great chance to
Andrew
drive it around here in
Velasquez.
the early going.
Number 88.
A pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless.
The Tribe will get their shot. The Tribe w ogóle. Co to jest? O, Baltimore wygrywa. Czy miałby tak zgasić Cleveland? Jakimś Baltimore to? No. Good swing by Andujar. It's deep. Off the wall. And there is a double.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they
Pierwszy
already
double.
hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite
Pierwszy
enough
double.
behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Runner goes for third. And there's his first hit in his new uniform. That has to feel good to get that out of the way.
Czy kolejny jakiś świeżak, który tutaj doszedł? Co? Przecież to Santander jest. Tutaj Mancini to było. Co?
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way.
O, to był mocny zamach, tak bardzo.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplo is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Miguel
I need to deliver.
Versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Down the third baseline.
No prawie.
But a foul ball here, 0-1. Wood, an Arkansas native. He was a 29th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this pitch.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now that's popped up. Leon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Today they had the chance to see how their trade for him might pan out, and the early returns were pretty good.
Yeah, and it's got to be a relief for him and the GM to see this kind of game from him after the trade. Some more good days at the dish like this, it's going to go a long way towards making this deal a win for them.
No i teraz coś grubszego idzie. No. O, nie, no, jeszcze nie wyciągło pewnie nic.
The O's have given their fans precious little to cheer about so far this year. For more on their struggles, here's Heidi Watney. Now in the box, Jose Martinez. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit.
And
Gone!
Grand Slam, Jose Martinez.
So he will touch him all on the Grand Slam, number 14 on the season, as it is now 7-3.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in once again, DJ Stewart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
No.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
And it's
And
foul.
that's going to wind up hooking just a bit
No,
foul, so a
no
missed
z racji, że jest
opportunity
kwadrana,
there.
to są darmowe.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way
Co,
out
a
in front of
sprawdź, czy nie
strike
masz
2.
teraz nawet.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy.
Już teraz, no.
Everybody's getting hits. Don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you gotta zone up. You can't be chasing.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a second. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they score 4 times. Stepping up now, Gio Urshela. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
No to znaczy pozwolić mi pozwolę sobie skończyć streamować. Znaczy nie teraz, ale
There's a ball ripped toward the gap
będzie
in
bomba,
left
będzie
center.
double, okej.
He's around first.
No na razie i tak nie mam nikogo do zmiany, bo mają po prostu energii.
He just
A
tattoos this
closer,
ball right here.
nie, closera jeszcze nie chcę.
Fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fly ball out toward
Nie no,
left
chociaż
center
trochę
field.
oryginalności w tym
Hayes on the
roku.
run for it.
Austin Hayes
Gets
makes the
there to
catch.
make the play for the first out of the inning.
No,
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And a high strike
Aaron
there,
Judge,
0-1.
tego trzeba pilnować.
And he lays off for ball 1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Oj, prawie. Ale ten czuć jest napalony jak nic na tego fastballa. Znaczy no,
Second with 2 down.
spin curve'a. Curveball, znaczy change up.
And an off-speed pitch
Oops.
swung on and missed, and with that the side is
Strasznie napalony jest ten Jazz na te zamachy.
Yanks leave 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right
Mogą
by you.
być.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
He doubled up on the heater right there. The first one he blew right by him. The second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3
Nie masz
at-bats
tego
to
jakby
this point.
teraz.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. He's got it. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Urias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Popped him up. LeMahieu is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
No.
At the plate,
No
San
nic,
Francisco. In his
nic,
career
no.
versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and it's even at 1. And he misses 2-1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is popped up. Urshela has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48. Richard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base
O
hit.
nie, Giancarlo Stanton.
Inning, that's for sure.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Slow roller left side. Alberto gloves it, and that's out number 1.
Nie no, to jest... No przecież no streamy nie potrzebują psa.
In now is the Yankees DH, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. So far this season, Nunez averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The center fielder, Aaron.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
This one's down to third. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Luis Cessa enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And it's fouled away.
Ten brałeś, nie? Ale brałeś? Czy nie brałeś?
And he fouls this one off. fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Higashioka goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, one down. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Ale IP no nie ma chińskiego.
First delivery to him on the way. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Co robisz teraz na hama prologii, wchodzi do kiedy online?
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him.
Base hit.
He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Hanser Alberto. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
High in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. That's the ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Orioles are on top, 7-3. So striding forward now, Kyle Higashioka. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Luke Voigt, the last chance for the Yankees.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
3-1.
DJ LeMahieu would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled off. Last chance for the Yankees. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. That's dinner number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Davis in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Nie taki pewny jak myślałem, ale
A team that has tripped and stumbled through the first half of their
dobrze,
schedule
tutaj to się
finds
nie
a
liczy.
way to earn a nice win here.
Yeah, they do. And wouldn't it be nice to see them finally get something for their fans? They still have about a half a season left, and with any chance to seize some momentum, they've got to grab it right now and run with it.
Yeah, let's see if this win might help them turn the page on what's been a rough chapter so far this season, guys. It's been pretty disappointing so far.
The Orioles are quite a ways back in the division race, and any honest assessment at this point of the season would have to judge their postseason chances as being fairly slim.
Yeah, no doubt right there. When they look up from their current vantage point in the race, they have to use binoculars to see where their contending teams are. And before long, they might need a telescope. If they want to entertain any possibility of keeping postseason hopes alive, then they need to start making up some serious ground.
Now batting, number 14.
Next up for Detroit, Kristen Stewart popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. And that misses for ball 1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Dawa Lugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Alberto is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Anthony Santander the next to bat. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Out in front of it, strike 1. In the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting,
Ready now, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Too high.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's low.
This is on the ground over to first, and that is
Sztur
through in the right field for a single.
Single.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as he lifts it in the air to right field. Maben's under it, and he makes. Jordy Mercer will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. It was a walk in his last trip. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Obrońcy nie będą przebiegać przez piłki. No właśnie widzę.
He's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Grayson Greenier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Cameron Maben now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And he
Ja mam
fires
szwedzkie
in
NBA,
strike.
mam po angielsku.
1 ball and 1 strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. After to Santander. He's got it.
Santander makes the catch.
Left on base. Tigers leave 1. Brian Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Victor Reyes is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Co platyny? Co platyna? A co chciałeś połowiczną platynę chciałeś? Że dzisiaj cały nie zrobisz? Że wbiję sobie tylko ten jeden uchwycik? Speedrun. Para pa pa para pa.
Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
No musisz, no tak w każdej sytuacji, gdzie możesz, to nie jest to, że no.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as this last at bat right here.
Co? Takie? No nie no, chyba Chapterami.
Richard Blyer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Scooped up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To Iglesias.
Here's one, here's two, double play, ball game.
Play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. That's a nice win for a club who, as we mentioned earlier, needs to rev up their engine if they want to get back in the race.
Rozgrzewam silniczek.
This team has the pieces they can win with. It's just a matter of playing up to their potential. They haven't been
Jennifer Russell P641 oznaczyła cię w poście na Instagramie, co?
And remind us and themselves that they've got a lot more to offer than they've shown.
The O's, if they want to avoid dropping yet another game in the race, are going to have to manufacture a comeback win.
Well, Matty, you mentioned the race. Listen, this team is not even in the race right now. If they want any chance of sniffing it again at all, they need to jumpstart their season somehow very soon. A dramatic comeback win could be one way to do that, so we'll see if they have anything like that in them here.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Ryzykownie, ale jest
Not
9.
in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
To jest plan.
Digging in now, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
Against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
A, to iluzja mi skosnął.
Ready with the 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Smith. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Fajnie, że ja dałem sobie do takie zalecenia, żeby szukali mi drugiej bazy miotaczy, po czym dostaję zazwyczaj trzeciej bazy. Już był ten wir na drugiej bazie, nie, żeby nie było, ale on oprócz speedu, szybkości i do obrony to nie miał nic naprawdę lepszego w uderzaniu, a uderzenia potrzebuje.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
No, he's in there.
Piłki nie umiem złapać. Na zielono prawie było.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, and they get the double play.
44 pitches, by the way. Oh.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Lifted down the line in left.
No i spadnie. Będzie double, przez to, że się przesuwają, jak down jakieś.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Dobrze, Brandon Bailey to jest albo long reliever, który ma jakieś 70 staminy, albo starter, o którym nie mam pojęcia.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tom Murphy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Seattle as they cling to a 10-9 advantage. Austin Adams comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Miguel Cabrera now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. first offering on its way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But he's going to haul this one in on the run. He winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Prawie.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trey Mancini, 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat.
No, Trey Mancini, dawaj.
Now the pitch.
Nice.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A swing and a shot hit down
Tak
the
jest,
corner.
5 na 5, 3 home runy.
That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Monstrum.
A solo shot down the line and right, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No balls and 1 strike.
Na.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Smith in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Throws wild and he gets away. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Velasquez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th, and the Mariners look to celebrate in the Tanner Scott enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. First pitch on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Okay.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Digging in, Austin Nola. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate, Evan White. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The batter, number 10.
Standing in now, Tim Lopes. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. To end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. 1-1 the count. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Mancini is there.
No dysku. Karta SSD. Znaczy, jeżeli chodzi o te pamięci, to jeszcze może tak. To jeszcze może bym... No. No ale... No co, no, telefon. Albo pewnie włączę niewidkę i tyle. No. Ale teraz już wiesz, muzyka nie jest legitchekiem. Nie, ale no ostatnio, co niby była afera, wysłuchał muzyki, a on napisał mi, że 2 tygodnie temu ostatni raz był. Potem ja zrobiłem to samo, ja odpaliłem na telefonie. Jakiegoś bita i mi się zmieniło, więc muzyka nie jest legitchekiem. Chyba, że trofeum chcę zobaczyć, ale...
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there.
Zrobiłem takiego legitcheka, no. No, miałem to samo konto na telefonie, co na konsoli, no i włączyłem sobie na telefonie, no i mi się na konsoli też już zmieniło, więc...
Confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Still 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
About blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1.
No, dobra, może jednak ten mikser dźwięku sobie tak tam, no. Co miałem? Przecież to wszystkie serwisy tak piszą, bo tak bym powiedział. Tak.
This is line to left. That gets down.
Gdzie my żyjemy? W Anglii czy golf?
So the two-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
No to wynajmijmy jakieś i zagrajmy sobie. Czekaj, co?
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Ready with the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the
A nie wiem, czy nie cały czas. Nie wiem, czy cały czas nie ten. Bo jak jestem na bramce, no. Ale to jest jakiś, nie wiem, protection może 1000 na zęby, więc... Nie trafiłem w taki łatwy fastball! Very late! ale się biorę na tym YouTubie. Nie zdążyłby. Chociaż... Nie wiem, się nie dojemy. Miguel Cabrera. To może być key trade no. Może być w ogóle key moment tej serii. Już. Super. Ja nie wiem.
One of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Ta, proste.
2-2. Here it is.
To co odkryjesz? Hanser Alberto, to jest Miguel Cabrera with absolute bomb into right field. Free run, home run. Mówiłem coś o jakim momencie w tej serii. O. Komu to potrzebne? Panie.
He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Mancini will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up the throw. Popped him up. White in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Nie, strzeliłem.
Michael Gibbons takes the ball, looking to make sure
Badass
no
cop.
further. Save situation here in inning number 2. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Batman, ale który Batman?
1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work.
Ale druga część.
Velasquez comes on now and he has it 1 down.
Ale ja jestem Batman, nie? To jest coś człowieka gadką.
already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Wesprzesz ich finansowo.
High in the air out to center field. Velasquez is there.
No, 30 $, zawsze coś.
Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row.
Swing and a miss.
Zgubił się. Michael Gowens with save. Chyba. Electrifying comeback win. O tak, 9 ogniów. Jest jeszcze save. Number 14. Dobrze. I teraz będzie seryjko. Trzy i pół gwiazdki. No, win differential +1. Wow. Philadelphia B+. Co? To nie było tryb detektywa, tylko sobie zatrzymywałeś czas po prostu. Jakieś... No, w Batmanie nie możesz chodzić jeszcze. Dobra, na 3,5 gwiazdki jest. Na fielding jest żałosny, pitching też. Batting się troszeczkę polepszył, no to na Anduchar jednak no wniósł trochę poziomu. I to tak mogę określić. Teraz był All-Star Break. No i musimy utrzymać win streak. Trzymać fason trzeba. Predicted win 68. W sumie 41 plus, jeśli znowu bym zrobił 41, to miałby 82, to jest prawie w okolicach dzikiej karty. Dlatego oczywiście muszę wygrywać, no, co drugi mecz. Asher Wojciechowski. 10 strikeoutów. Kiermaier, już home runa co pocisnął chłopak dzisiaj. Jeszcze tej deadline. O, żeż ty.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
1-1 the count now. The swing, and this
Nie musimy być w ogóle perfekt, jeżeli chodzi o double play, bo gościu pewnie jest robotem i każde uderzenie dzisiaj będzie po prostu home runem. Czasowo 4-1. Można to wyklepać, nie żeby coś, ale... Early. On jakimś cudem, biorąc early, utrzymał się jeszcze w ten. W sumie, nie, bo Gregorius w tym sezonie dopiero do Philadelphii przeszedł, więc wątpię, żebym go ściągnął na tradzie. Ale może. Albo przynajmniej Scott Kingery. Taka balans. Tenet Anderson.
He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Back up the middle, and he'll go to retire the side. Chris Davis at the plate now.
To powie, że go chwycił jakiś, nie wiem. No to pewnie jest wysoka klasa. Jest to jakaś wysoka klasa, czy nie, chociaż? Takie inraidy muszą być na poziomie przecież wykonane. Brookfest. Dobra.
Wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Great.
And that's a base hit into center field.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now.
Pałęń może być wadliwa. Jose Martinez. Noga. Fatality. Raz, dwa, trzy, ale to nie jest WWE, tylko baseball, no.
Next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. To deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop.
Nie. Just. My boy. Jose Iglesias. Czy nie? Nie. Nie. Co? Jaki Iglesias? To nie jest Iglesias. No i tak. Ultra play. by shortstop. Jeszcze po tym shifcie to mógł być second baseman. Nie wiem. No ten home run to chyba no, już wlepił porażkę. A to ostatnia szansa na jakiekolwiek grany. Dobra, Paul Fry, może on coś pokaże. Miguel Cabrera. No powinieneś zobaczyć ten... No. O, ja w tych pokojach też miałem problem, jak pamiętam. Tak, ale najpierw musisz od jakiegoś innego Androida zobaczyć. Znaczy, on zobaczył, ale no musi najpierw babkę jakąś chyba zobaczyć. Z tego pamiętam. A potem dopiero, bo on nawet nie jest ten. O. Nie możesz nawet kontaktu z nim mieć. Musisz no odblokować jakby to. Właśnie. No to co, no to nie znajdziesz już ich. Bo jest restart systemów. Znaczy, no pamięci ich. No chyba, że po prostu teraz robisz dzitę do tego sprzątacza, ale chyba nie. No i teraz sprzątacz, który ci powie, że poszło na zaplecze.
Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing.
Dobra, no przecież to jest lieutenant, to jest wielki lieutenant. To co, nie stać go? Po tym $300 to dla policjanta w Ameryce. A poza tym to mają bardzo dobrze prosperujące te no, infrastruktury sportowe. Detroit Tigers. No, takie tam. Dobra, chyba sobie podpinę telefon teraz. Grand Slam ahead, dobra, porażka. Było dobrze. No ale...
You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the ninth, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Right down Main Street, Broadway, cokolwiek, over the heart of the plate, change up, throws him. Steal situation.
laid off for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count still full, 3-2. Kiermaier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off.
What?
Payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball.
Nie zdążył tutaj, więc będzie...
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first save.
Wow, na pierwszy.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Swing and a liner.
Swing and a liner.
Break through with a solid knock here. His
To nie był solid znak, jeżeli chodzi o prędkość i kontakt. Znaczy no, ale... No base hit is a base hit, I guess.
He's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Last time through was a base hit.
GG Stewart za Chance'a Cisco, bo...
Summoned off the bench here.
Chyba tak.
With a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Here's a sinker to start him out. Thought he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Hit sharply toward the right side.
Jest bomba.
In there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Chris Davis now. And these guys
Chris Davis, on też zejdzie.
have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Rio Ruiz. Mam nadzieję, że to robię dobre wybory. Rio, no daj. Daj. Nie dał. Nie dał, więc to był bardzo słaby wybór. Nie dał.
Guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you see this team getting involved? And if you do, how so?
Yeah, this year so far, this team hasn't been a serious contender at all, and that's usually the kind of club you would expect to be selling late in July or just standing pat.
Yeah, I just don't see them being in the market to acquire anything, guys, unless it's young, controllable talent. This does not appear to be their year, so I think the front office has its sights set on the future.
No, żeby wyłączyć, no... To... Chciałbym... Dobra, spróbujmy. Dobra, spróbujmy shortstops. Fernando Tatis Jr. To... Fernando Tatis Jr. Gdzie są użytkownicy Nie, 90 nie zgarnę, nie ma szans. Nie do Baltimore. Znaczy, no już powiedzieć... Jeszcze raz. No, musisz... Nie możesz oddać tych biletów. To jest raz. Bo jak pójdziesz na łódkę, to zawsze zginie Luther. No, ale poświęciłeś tam kogokolwiek. Nie możesz tam nikogo poświęcić. Musisz wejść bez poświęceń z najlepszą opinią publiczną, to cię wtedy ten kontroler przepuści. Ci nie wyda, że jesteś androidem i nie będziesz rozstrzelony. No. To powinien na najniższym poziomie, żeby no... No hitter, faktycznie.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking at what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding.
Znaczy to, że nie może. No nie, bo byś... Nie byś, bo to byś miał inny zapis kompletnie, nie? Miał dwa inne, to sobie będą... No, to będą. Josh. Josh, a to jest ten z przymierza, któryś. Może ten blondynek to jest? To może być ten blondynek. To dobrze, że szarny w takim razie.
Mancini is there and he puts this one away for the third out. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lowe. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
3-0 now.
No nie, teraz nikogo zdrowienia to nie da się zrobić. Nie da się nie stracić. Znaczy... No tak, bo jak zgarniesz tych, no to na początku niby będzie wszystko fajnie, ale potem, jak pójdziesz na ale jak ten, jakby je zbierać na policję ich, no to zginiesz tak i tak. Sklepem musisz wyłączyć kamerę po prostu. Kamery i alarm. No sklepie.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2.
Nie.
Iglesias now it's short. Reined in. And the off-balance
Była.
throw beats him at first.
Była jak...
That's a tough play.
Były kamery... Alarm. To był alarm. Alarm to był. Może nie kamera, ale alarm był. Do wyłączenia. W tym sklepie z androidami. Jakże marna podróbka. Recykling. To jest ending. To jest nowy ending. Musi się dać się złapać, żeby to odblokować. Może. Ale musisz mieć punkt kontroli. To są te największe chyba.
gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. Still going back. Gone into the home bullpen. Home run.
Nie będzie busta dla Blanka. Muszę, nie będę musiał płacić.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
O, kolejny trade. Mike Minor. Francisco w końcu by w końcu by odszedł. Corey Kluber, Alex Wood. Dobra, dawaj Klubera. Dawaj Klubera. Teraz mam dwóch miataczy. Jest starting pitcher teraz. No bo to jest jakby po tej innej stronie. Ale to wiesz, to musi mieć łatwą relację z Hankiem do tego. No, jakby się z nimi bić, a nie pokawo manifestować. No trochę tego jest.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
W sumie skończyłbym ten mecz i mogę to popatrzeć i pokazywać, nie?
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Kluber, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hard hit ball to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Nie da się. Ale jakby go tak wyzywał, prowokował, nie da się.
He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2.
That's the ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hit on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. There's one. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. First pitch of the at-bat. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
KOs him on strike 3.
Rounded down the third baseline.
Kill him on pitch 3.
Get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Smoke the other way. High and
Nie wyjdzie. Ale było blisko.
Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So digging in now, Kyle Lewis. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
That's the ball.
A ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Look out! A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Next for Seattle, Evan White. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1-2 now.
1-2
Z ulicy, no to musisz iść na sam koniec tam. Po ciężarówkę drona to weźmiesz.
Heading out toward shallow right. Mancini moving back, but he won't get there. It falls in. Malik Smith the next to hit. As Cooper's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 3 homers and 37 RBIs. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to 3rd now with 2 away. Ready on 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with the 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. 1-2. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They're down.
Welcome back as the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third. This is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging.
Ale no, batting average, no to nie jest źle, nawet 18 miejsce to jest taka, no słabszy środek, ale jednak środek stawki.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. So the bases are empty with one man.
Powiedziałbym, ale nie naprawdę. Kończę ten mecz szybko, kończę streama i zaraz lecę protipy.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of it.
To wyciężarowała sobie na końcu. No ale to później się taksówki bierze. Chyba. Tak, już przy manifestacji.
And right into the shift, fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tom Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Dan Vogelbach is next, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... New inning set to get underway. Striding into the box, Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. High and deep to right center. Mancini moving back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the
Triple.
And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Stepping into the box, Evan White, a base hit in his first trip, and a foul tip held on to here at strike one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Full count.
Malik Smith is on deck. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled off. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. So here's Malik Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
From the belt, the pitch.
1-2.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Santander has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time. Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it. Even
Co, zaślizgnęło się wtedy? Zobaczcie. No i zjechałeś i spadłeś i... Ale to ten... Oj, biedny Norman. Ale to ten... Ty tam miałeś nie trzymać, czy... O nie, mi się w ogóle rąbło z Untitled. Bo myślałem mi chodziło o ten sam pasek. Ale tam też, dobra, ale już wiem o jakie, że ten, na lewo, prawo po prostu padłem. Dobra. Dobra, nie myślałem po prostu, że musiałeś trzymać jak ten pasek świetlny, ale no to nie jest ta gra. Ale dobra. Okay, no.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... So stepping in, Kyle Lewis. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Behind 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
To później.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit
Czy
right.
było? Chyba później.
There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Evan White. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Malik Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
O, teraz aktualizujące się na bieżąco statystyki, proszę bardzo.
Misses 1-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious...
No, myślę, że Androidy nie mają jakiegoś systemu rozpoznawania twarzy.
Now you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to troubleshooters, a guy you
Właśnie, a jutro zabawa w szeryfa w CPL-u będzie.
Hit out towards
O,
second.
zaba.
Alberto has it, and very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Zaraz zrobię już wtedy.
First pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he falls behind 0-2. A ball and two strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Skakuj.
Count still at 1-2. Kluber's ready and delivers.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's
O,
walking
przesunąć.
guys. Only one free pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners are down in. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and one strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Don't expect too many high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And right into the shift.
No, żółci.
And a swing and a miss.
No i Andrzej.
Pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Next will be
No
the
co?
Tom Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out.
No to trzy są.
Last time. A ball and no
No
strike.
bo jest liczyć te podrasy typu no Latynosi i te wszystkie no. No.
Should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike now. Hit back up the middle. Alberto gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
A co zrobiłeś wtedy?
First as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the DH, Daniel Vogelback.
A co robiłeś ostatnim razem? No.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Inside and low, 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch that there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. In now, Kyle Lewis, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses
No.
so that'll load the bases.
Bases loaded i nie będzie. Jest relief, ale zwycięstwo Baltimore.
He went out and delivered in his first start since being traded with a strong outing on the hill and a team victory.
Boy, that's got to feel real good for him, Matt, and maybe more for the GM. You trade for this guy, he throws like this in his debut, and you look like a genius. Could be a strong pickup.
Jest pacyfizm 100. No. No to musisz czekać, jak dostaniesz flarę. Flarę. Corey Dickerson. A co bomba dymna? No to jest właśnie koniec już. Bomba dymna kończy. Ostatni mecz. Ostatni mecz gram i idziemy. Chase Anderson, o, ale kapciowate statystyki. No. Musisz ich oszczędzić. Nie zginął. Ale wy co? Nie, to jest ten. To jest nieuniknione. To jest 100% nieuniknione.
To bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out
Vladi.
center field. Dickerson will range left as he tracks this.
Dickerson, ale rakiet. Znaczy może nie, to było chyba blisko, ale jak dla mnie to rakietę ma fajną. Znów bases loaded. Znaczy, teraz dopiero bases loaded. Cole Stewart. Za co? Za to, że ich nie zabijesz? Bardzo. Raczej bardzo. Ale nie musisz ich zabijać. Ale komuś możesz dać ich zabić. No bo to była trzecia opcja, żeby no komu innemu dać zdecydować. No to jak dać jakiemuś tam czarnemu chyba, Androidowi, to oni zabije.
They want to be part of the postseason picture. It's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll. Offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Dickerson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard on the ground at third. The second for one, on to first to complete the double play.
Double play? Poważnie, no się... z lepszym refleksem i by im nie pykło.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the Sun. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now.
No, możesz przy pogoni możesz zginąć. Za tym gołębiarzem. Możesz zginąć na dachu, ale to nie ma znaczenia. Na stacji mogłeś zginąć, tej radiowej. Czy na telewizyjnej, nie radiowej. No. Widzisz, jaki niewdzięczny? Widzisz, jaki jest niewdzięczny? Było go nie ratować. Nie. Olajuwon. Hakim Olajuwon. Ta? Ten pan?
Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Baltimore down to their final strike, and this ball's pretty well struck high and deep.
High and deep.
That one is out of here.
And gone. This game is tied. Ramon Urias with 2 runs out. And there we are, 11th inning.
In the midst of a 1 for 4 day, and that misses ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Gurriel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Today didn't go the way he wanted it to at the plate. Kind of a pedestrian debut with his new team.
Yeah, it wasn't his finest hour with the bat, but he should have plenty of opportunities down the stretch to make an impact.